How's it going, everyone? Hope you guys have been having a great week. Today, sorry, I'm just running the water. I'm gonna start off with some Grooming Department unscented pre-shave. Just get my hands wet a little bit. We have a special mail call, as if you guys can tell from the title of the video. I told myself I wouldn't get any more brushes, but I was interested in the knot. It had just come out. It's been out for maybe, 2 months, something like that. I don't know. And I tried to get this pour, I think back in November or December. Declaration did the drop and I missed out on it and it like killed me. So luckily he opened up a pre-order and, sorry, I'm just washing my hands. He opened up a pre-order and yeah, I was able to pre-order it and get it. So this is the Blood of Kings. Absolute beauty of a brush. I could not resist. You could pick up like the fluorescence. So, and the shape is really nice. There's some variations in his shapes, the Jeffersons, just because it's hand turned, and that kind of goes to show that that happens with like every artisan basically. Because it's hand turned, it's not going to come out the exact same every time, most of the time. But I feel like it kind of adds like a personal touch to it. Like it's kind of unique in its own way. Like none will be exactly like that specific brush. Like the Chisel and Hounds, the who else hand turns? I don't know, a bunch. Like even Varley. Like there's a bunch of artisans. You know, they turn their handles. It's unique. So I really like this one and signature B11. So excited to try this out. Never been wet. Loft does look high, but actually it's not that bad. So we'll soak it up. We'll see how it goes. From what I've heard, they have some light. Let me soak this up more. They have some light gel tips. Yeah. So I'm curious to see how I like them. I heard it's like very well balanced, but we'll see how it goes. We're actually gonna try another new product. It's actually not new at all. It's discontinued. This is the Kai Sharpblades. Yeah, artist clubs. This is the packaging. These are discontinued. I was able to find them on the internet somewhere. They were expensive though, like $1 a blade, 20 bucks. So expensive, but these artist clubs, they last a long time. So I'm gonna be trying that in my Paradigm single edge razor for the first time. We'll see how the blades do. And for the soap, we'll be going with Massacre of the Innocents. I absolutely love the label. It's got the red. It just reminded me of the Bach, the Blood of Kings pour when I picked it up. So that's what we're going with. I probably use this soap the most on my channel. I don't even think it's my favorite scent anymore, but it's pretty awesome. So the knot should be fully soaked right now. Yep, doesn't take long. So that's what it looks like. And I noticed the gel tips tend to show after 1 or 2 lathers, but wow, it's got some decent gel tips, nothing crazy. Probably, it kind of reminds me of the B9A Plus from the naked eye, maybe just slightly more jelly. Not too sure. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the B9A Plus, but that's just visuals. Doesn't really matter as much. So we're gonna get into the load here. We're ready 4 minutes in. So I won't take too long, hopefully. But you're gonna get a nice good load in, break up the knot, enjoy a nice shave on this beautiful day. It's been like 30s and windy here on the East Coast. And yeah, today it's like 45 and sunny. So it feels like 50, which is good for me. What are we at? 30 seconds on milk steak. Should be plenty good. All right. Yeah, so if you guys see some hairs shed, that's very normal. This is the first shave. It tends to happen on the first few shaves. The artisan will comb it out as best they can, but it's never a sure thing or guarantee. And it's never really been a problem on any of the ones I've tried. So actually I'm trying this new method where I soak the tips in water for like 10 seconds, and then I just go straight into the lather. Also, okay, this one has a little bit Typically, the knots don't have badger funk. This one has a little bit. Not a ton, but it's got it. Not a big deal. This is actually the first one I've had in like months and months that has some funk to it. It's not that bad. But wow. So backbone so far, we just stunk the tip a little bit. This is nice. Backbone, I'd say, is about like a 6 out of 10. About average, a little bit over. It splays pretty well, as you guys can see. So it's got good splaying. Splays more than like a Black Eagle or a Mazingo, for example. A little bit more than the That Darn Robs that I tried, to kind of give you guys a point of reference. But yeah, it's definitely got some really soft tips and a nice scrub to it. Nice soft scrub at the center of the knot. I mean, this thing's like almost lather, dude. For real. That's the thing I like about milk steak. Lather's pretty quick, but we're gonna keep adding water, keep agitating. Yeah, so any funk should subside in like 2 or 3 shaves, I noticed. Most people, they just wash the brush when they get it. And pretty much done after the first time. I actually don't even do that. All the new knots I've gotten from Declaration don't even have any badger funk, really. They just don't. I don't know if he cleans them or combs them or the supplier, I don't know. Like 90% of the time it doesn't, so I'm not really complaining. Yeah, I like it. It's got some soft tips, nice gentle scrub. If I could compare it to any knot, I don't know. It kind of feels like I don't know. What does the scrub remind me of? Kind of like B4 maybe? Yeah, B4 or B6 kind of scrub with like gel tips. I'd say it's got more scrub than B9A plus. B9A and B9A plus, but it's still very soft. This to me makes it well-rounded, in the well-rounded category. It's not cloud soft, it's not super scrubby. This, I would kind of, so far, my initial impressions, I'd probably categorize this as balanced, I would say. I kind of put it into like 3 categories. All right, lather is dialed in. Actually, you could use a little bit more water, but no worries, we'll just add more in the second pass. Plenty slick to get a nice shave. All right, first pass with this blade I've never tried before. The Kai Sharpblade. Working on a day's growth. Hope you guys have been doing real well. Wow, very smooth. Very, very smooth blade. I might have to try this in my Feather Artist Club. Don't mind the lather. I've been using the Timeless, if you saw one of my recent videos. Very happy with it. I'd say it has like less blade feel than a lot of the razors that are known for aggression, but it still has more blade feel than your typical D89, DE89 or Mercor 34C. Probably a little bit more than the everyday, but it's not too bad. Doesn't feel too dangerous at all. This blade is pretty awesome though. I'm really liking it. Really enjoying this shave here. Awesome. That's an awesome blade on the first use. Very smooth. Really close in one pass. We're like 90% DFS. So I'm just taking out the stray hairs. We're at like 6 or 7, which is completely normal on a new knot. Let me spread the lather just a little bit. Yeah, but I had to get this pour, and I was too curious to try the knot, so that's what I did. I look forward to breaking it in and kind of developing my thoughts. Maybe I'll use it like a couple days in a row, week straight or something, so then I can determine how I feel about it, like how the properties of the knot are, but it's got a nice scrub to it. Kind of reminds me of my B7 when I first got it. So my B7 was kind of scrubby, but like a soft scrub. But as I used it more and more, like after a few months, it actually softened up quite a bit. Like now it doesn't have that much scrub. So sometimes you got to use the knot over and over to kind of break it in. But you know what's funny is I kind of enjoyed that scrub because like that's kind of what it was known for. But yeah, so I'd say a little bit just over medium backbone, like average. Average splaying, so, very soft tips. Yeah, like these are really soft tips. I mean, I could tell just from looking at it, it's got some gel and it's definitely got some scrub to it. And in ways, actually, it reminds me of the B6 so far. I might have to do a side-by-side with my B6 because my B4 has scrub and soft tips, but the tips are softer on this than the B4. So I hope that first impressions so far gives anyone an idea what the knot is like, at least my specific one, that batch. So, because I know you could still get the knotting service, and there probably will be future drops or pre-orders. So if it helps you guys, if it helps whoever kind of looks for that, great. If not, cool. Just sharing my experience doesn't hurt, right? Doesn't do more harm than good, right? Felt something here, but false alarm. So I find the Artist Club blades just sharper than DE blades, and because they're thicker, to me, in my opinion, they're less likely to wiggle, so to speak, vibrate, you know, like against the against the resistance of cutting your hair. So I find that most of the time they're smoother, unless it's like an more aggressive gap, like the Vector, for example. Get more bleed feel, but it's not too bad. I know people that use that one as a daily driver. Wow, man, this might be my new favorite blade. This is awesome. It reminds me of the Kai Titan Captain Mild. Ironically, the Milds are like my sharpest blade, in my opinion. The Super has more blade exposure. It's a wider blade, but to me, the Kais are, the Titan Mild is sharper, and this one feels a little bit less sharp. It's super smooth. These feels great. We're pretty much BBS, but why stop there, right? We're just gonna do some touch-ups. Dip the tips in water. Let me just feel with my hand. Yeah, I look forward to breaking this in. But yeah, you know what? Backbone's pretty good. You know, on the third, setting up the lather for the third pass here, yeah, I'd say the backbone's about a 6 or a 7. But yeah, pretty good. And I'll just finish up here. Won't take too long. But yeah, next time I record a shave, I'll probably use my timeless again to kind of give you guys a follow-up on how I feel about the razor. But no suspense, I like it. It's really nice. I think it could be a great daily driver for me. I could use it daily. Right now I'm testing different blades in it, see which ones I like best in certain razors, because I find that few different blades, they work for me. So it's finding which one works best. I know some people kind of find their blades that they're favorites and they just stick to it. But I feel like some blades shine better, and certain razors, as annoying and tedious that might sound, but some I feel can work in like my Nassets, they can work in like almost any razor for me. They just do. Awesome. We are BBS as hell. A little bit scruff on the neck here. That feather soft guard blade, I believe it was, I had to really buff on that blade, even in my Vector. So I definitely noticed different efficiencies on different blades. This one's pretty good, not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna rinse off real quick and then get into the post shave. Quick 2-second rinse. Yeah. Good post shave as usual. Massacre the Innocence splash dupe of Herod, tobacco, vanilla vibe, cinnamon, very approachable scent. Does have ISO E pure in it, and I think maybe the cinnamon gives some people some irritation. Luckily, I'm in the crowd that gets zero irritation from the scent, but that can happen with any scent really. So irritation, that is. Just everyone has different skin types, different reactions. Yeah, so most of the time it's rare for me, at least. So, Blood of Kings B11, nice knot, very well balanced, slightly over average backbone. Flow through is fine, as you can see. I mean, you got lather dripping through the bottom of the knot. Very soft tips, very nice if you like to paint. If you want to get some more, scrub agitation, like, some exfoliation, you could just play the brush more like so, and you'll definitely feel that scrub. If you're someone who's looking for like that super soft cloud, this is probably not it. I would probably try to search like maybe an older batch, like a B5, yeah, B10, B9A plus. I would probably search for those, but this one is, to me, so far in the first use, pretty enjoyable. I look forward to breaking it in. So that's it for the shave, guys. Sorry for the longer video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.